Hello aspirants, in this video we are going to discuss one more concept of number system, that is understanding the basic operation with the numbers. Right here, the question here you cannot put it under any the major topic as such. It is more of a logical and more of your basic understanding how your addition, how the subtraction or how the multiplication between the digit that can happen. So once you understand that basic, then you will get that thought process how to go forward with the kind of problem, and then it will help you to solve the problem. So first let's understand the basic things about it. Now what is the basic things about it? Let's say if I take a number, two numbers, 3 and let's say 8, right? So if I have add it, the number it will become 11, or if I look at only the unit digit, it is ending up with 1. So that means that let's say if there is a question is having A, B and the answer is given as something like ending up with 1, then what I can think, this can be 1 also. If one of the digit is 0, other digit is 1, that is one possibility. Or it can be 11 also. That means that if 1 is 3, 1 is 8, or 1 is 4, 1 is 7, in whatever the way. But it can never be 21, because the maximum sum when you are adding two highest one digit number, that is for example if I add highest one digit number, that is 9, and with one more 9, what I will get, maximum I will get is 18. So that means that it will never cross 20. So even when you are thinking, you have to think whether it can be 1 or it can be 11, right? Similarly, if there is two things, right, A, B has been added, answer is ending up with 3. Now what it could be? It could be either a single 3 or it can be 13, but it can never be 23. So because the maximum sum that we get when you are adding the maximum two digit, that is 9 and 9, is 18, which will end with 8, not with the 9. So similarly, if a B is there, answer is ending up with 9, then what is your thought process? If it is 9, it does not mean that it is 9 also, 19 also, because it can be only 9. It cannot be 19, because even if both A and B are 9 also, then if you add both the 9, what is the maximum sum that you are getting? That is 18. So that will end with 8. So if it is ending up with 9, then sum will be only how much? That is 9 itself, right? So it can be AB can be 4 or 5, or AB can be 3 and 6, AB can be 1 and 8, whatever it may be. But it will never be 19. So you should consider the cases in similar manner. Now similarly, if I look at some properties, right, where it is more of a logical. Again, if something is there, 8 is there here, and or let's say if there is a, if there is a B, answer is let's say ending up with A. When this is happen? Let's say it is 7. Now you don't know what it is here. So but answer is ending up with 7. So what it can be? So then B will be always 0. Right? Because when you add 0 to A, answer will be A itself. So 7, if it wants to become 17, then you have to add 10. But you know that B is a single digit. So that means that this has to be 0 itself. So that means that it can only be remain as A. So A, anything that is adding up with any number, if answer is again the same number, that means that you are adding nothing to it. So that means that you are adding 0 to it. Nothing is represented as 0. So that is basically what you are supposed to understand. So that is one more basic understanding, right? Now again, right? Similarly, in multiplication, even if your two digits are 9 and 9, answer will be 81, right? So that means that if answer they have given A into B is 9C, right? So that means that you have multiplied two single digit number, answer is becoming 90 something. C we don't know. Is it really possible? No, because that even if I have two highest number, answer would be 81 only. So that means that anything greater than 81 when you multiply two digit is not a possibility. This basic understanding you should be having. Right. So then in subtraction, let's say if there is 7 and you are subtracting with certain number B, let's say answer you are getting, or the answer is ending up with let's say 6, then what is the meaning of it? B is 1, right? Or if it is 5, B is 2. That means that B will be less than 7. So that whatever the answer that you are getting, right, if it is 4, right, then 7 minus 3 will be 4. So if the answer that you are getting, if it is less than the one of the digits here, that means that the next number or the next digit will be less than this. However, if I have 7, if I have B, but answer is ending up with 8, then what will be the meaning of it? Right? So if it is ending up with 8, then B should be greater than 7. So that means that 17 minus 9 will be how much? 8. So that means that when you have B as 9, then only the answer will become 8. So that means that if answer is greater than one of the given number, that means that this B will also be greater than the given digit. So this you should have the basic understanding. Right, now that is, how do you think basically, and most the problem that you solve, you are going to get what is the kind of answer that they are giving. Right, now let's solve few of the UPSC PYQs to understand the kind of question, how they have been asked, why I cannot place them in any other thing, and any other topic of the number system, but only using the logic that we are supposed to understand. Now let's see, this is one question. What is the question? Question is saying A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so now let's take it this. Okay, now answer they have given 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, they have given the answer such that A, B, C, D, E, F, all these are distinct. That means that all are different from one from each other, and then they are non-zero. That means that none of them are 0 digits, such that this answer is coming. Now they are asking what is the value of A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F. Now if I look at the question without knowing the A, B, C, D, E, F, how do you find it out? So that is a tricky kind of question. But let's understand how to do this. Now they have told that this is 1, 1, 1, 1. So now as I told you, C and plus F, answer is ending up with 1. What is the meaning of it? So it cannot be a normal one, because why? Because they have told that none of them are 0. That means that minimum value is 1. Next minimum value will be 2. So even when one is 1 and other is also not 0, then if the answer is ending up with 1, that means that it has to be 11. Again, you cannot think that it is a 21. Why? Because even if you add two greatest digit 9 and 9, still answer will be 18. So that means that only option that is possible is C plus F. If I add the last 2 digits of this will be 11. When it is 11, what will happen? 1 carry forward will happen. So that means that I have to add 1 to this. Now, if you look at this, 1 plus B plus E is again 1. So if it is ending up with 1 means again what it is? It should be 11. So when it is 11, B plus E plus 1 is 11. That means that B plus E is how much? That should be 10. Plus 1 will be 11. So that means that B plus E is 10. Now since again one more carry forward is there, now A plus D plus 1 will be 11. So that means that A plus D should be 10 plus 1 will be 11. So A plus D is equal to 11. Right, now if I look into it, sorry, A plus D is 10 plus 1 will be 11. So now if I want to add all of them, A plus B plus C plus D plus F, then 10 plus 10 plus 11, answer will be 31. So this will be your easier way. Right, now let's look into the second question. What is the second question? There is a 3-digit number ABC. Yes, there is a 3-digit number ABC. When you are multiplying it with a D, you get 37DD. 37DD. Right? So the whatever the digit here, it is repeating twice. And whatever given A, B, C, D are different. So they are not same. Next, they are non-zero digit. Nothing is 0 here. Right? So they have to be different. They should be between 1 to 9. And all one cannot be same as other. So all should be different from each other. Right, so that means that now they are asking what is the value of A plus B. Now how do you know? You know I want ABC. So what is ABC? ABC is equal to 37DD divided by D. Because ABC into D is 37DD. That means that ABC should be equal to 37DD divided by D. Okay. So now that is what we have got here. Now what is the way to go forward? Now all you want to is put the different, only one value that is there, that is D. Start putting the different value for D which can satisfy the condition. Now let's start with D as 1 because all of them are non-zero. So if you put D as 1, this will become 3711 divided by 1, which will be 3711. If you divide by 1, answer will be 3711 only, 3711 only. That means that we want 3-digit number, not a 4-digit number, so it is not a possibility. If you divide it by 2, 3700 divided by 2 will be somewhere around 1080 and 1800. Again 4-digit number, we cannot go with it. Again, if you think logically with D equal to 3, 3700 if you divide by 3, it will be 1200 odd. Again a 4-digit number. But what we need, we want ABC, which is a 3-digit number. So 1 is not possible, 2 is not possible, 3 is not possible. Now what is the next possibility? Let's say 4. That means that 3, 7, D, if I consider 4, 4, this is 4. Now what will happen? I have to completely divisible also. I have to think from the divisibility rule. 4 9s are 36. Yes. That means that it will become 1 carry, 14. 4 3s are 12, 2 carry. So now again 24. That means that 24 means what? 4 6 are 24. That means that I am getting A as 9, B as 3, C as 6. 3 different digits I am getting, which is different from the 4th digit D, that is 4. All are 4. So I have got one possibility. Can I directly answer like this? Now I will add 9 plus 3 plus 6 and put the answer. Not a possible, because there can be multiple numbers that can satisfy the condition. So before coming into the conclusion, what we are supposed to do? We should make sure that we are checking them properly with all the other possibilities also. Now check with one more possibilities. Right. So now right now we have ABC as 936. I keep it this here. Now another possibility will be 9755 divided by 5. Now what will happen? 5 7s are 35. 2 carry. Now once it is 2 carry, 25. This will become 5. So that means that if it is A, this is B. B is also same, D is also same. But they have told that A, B, C, D are 4 different numbers. So it is not satisfying. I don't need to do the further calculation as such. Now similarly think about 6. That is 3 7 6 6 divided by 6. 6 6 are. So that means that this and A as well as D becoming same, 6 and 6. Again I cannot do that because they have told that A, B, C, D are different. So you don't need to further do the calculation. Now all you have to do is, it should be different from each other. So I can go with 3777 divided by 7. Now what will happen? 7 5s are 20, 35, 27 will be left out. 7 3s are, that is basically 21. So if it is 21, so that means that how much will be left out? 67 will remain. So 67 will not divisible by 7. So that means that 7 is also not a possibility. Similarly, you can seek 88 by 8 also. Now again, if you know the 8 divisibility rule, last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. 788 will not be divisible by 8. So 8 is also not a possibility. Similarly, 3799 divided by 9. If you look at here again, just add all the digit. 9 plus 9 is 16. 16 plus 3 is, 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. 21 plus 7, that will be 28, which is not divisible by 9. So the entire number is not divisible. So only one number that satisfies the condition is 3744 divided by 4, which you get 936. So that means that A is 9, B is 3 and C is 6. Now they are adding A plus B plus C, that is 9 plus 3 12 plus 6, right? So 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 6 18. So 18 will be your answer. So the answer is A, that is 80. Now let's go to the next number. Next problem. Each digit of 9-digit number is 1. That is each digit. 9 digit is there. Each digit is how much? 6, 7, 8, 9. Each digit is 1. Again it is multiplied with itself. That means that you are multiplying another number with the 9 9s. Now whatever that answer you are getting, now what is the sum of the digits of the resulting number? Final answer ka if you add all the digit. Now in the exam you cannot keep adding it. If the question is like this, then how I look into it? There has to be some rule that is maybe satisfying. So what I will do, rather than considering 9-digit number, with the same condition I will consider 2-digit number, that is 1 1 1 1. 11 square 121. So this is one number. Then to further check, I will have 3-digit number 111 111. So that means that if you know 1111 za 111, 1111 za 111, 111 za 11. So if I add 1 2 3 2 1, right? Similarly, if I have 4 numbers here, that is 1111 into 1111, it will come here, it will come here, and it will come here. So if I add 1 2 3 4 3 2 1, so if there are 4 digit, 1 to 4 it is coming, then again 3 to 1. So if then if there are 9 digit, what should be the number that we should get? Think logically, this will become 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, then reversing it 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, this is the what answer you are going to get. So that means that if I want to add 1 2 3 like this, if I want to add 1 to 8, I have to add 2 times, and then for the answer I will add 9 again. So 1 to 8 will be how much? Now, if you know that AP, that you can directly arithmetic progression, you can do it. Or if the smaller number is there, mentally also I can calculate. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, 15 plus 6 is 21, 21 plus 7 is 28, 28 plus 8 is 36. This is 36, this is 36. Total how much? 72. Plus 1 9 extra is there, answer will be 81. So your answer will be 81, that is C will be your answer. So let's do the last problem of the day. Now let PPQQRR be a 2-digit number where P is less than Q, Q is less than R, and if P plus QQ plus RR equal to TT0. Where TT0 is a 2-digit number ending up with 0, consider the following. That is, if you are adding PP, QQ, RR, answer is ending up with TT0. Now, all they have told is this is a number, right? So now if you closely look it, either P or Q R cannot become 0, because then if it is 0 0 means that there is no number. So that means that all these P Q R should be greater than 0, right? So any number it can be, but it should be greater than 0. Answer is ending up with 0. Now how this can happen? So if both numbers are not 0, then one possibility, now 3 digits are there. Think logically, if it can be end with 0, that means that it can be 10. That means that P plus Q plus R can be 10. Right? This is one possibility. Or it can be 20 also. Right? P plus Q plus R will be 20 also. However, what is not a possibility? It cannot be 30. Why? Because even if I have all the numbers are 999, maximum number if I add 3 digit will be 27. So 30 is not a possibility. So either it has to be 10 or it has to be 20. Now that is the basic understanding I have got. Now once I know that it is 10 or 20, we will divide them. Case 1, which is basically P plus Q plus R is 10. Case 2, we will have P plus Q plus R is 20. Then we will solve the problem. Now see, now if it is 10, right? Now since P is the least, start putting the least value, that is 1 for the value of P. If P is 1, okay. Now what is the next least value that for Q you can put, because Q is basically greater than P, because P is less than Q. So minimum value I can put is 2. If this is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3. What should be R? R should be 7. So 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 7, 10. That is one possibility. Similarly, if I have 1 here, then I can keep on increasing the Q value, because Q should be greater than P. If it is 3, then R should be how much? 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. Similarly, if I have 4 here in the value of Q, right? P, Q, R, right? 1 plus 4 is 5. This should be 5. So that means that again, only the things that I have to satisfy is R should be greater than Q or Q should be less than R. Now, if I have 5 here, 1, 5, 1 plus 5, 6, this will become 4. So that means that R is becoming less than Q, but you should know that Q is less than R. So this is not a possibility. So that is starting with 1, 3 possibility has been done. Now what I can do? I can start with P value itself as 2. Now if P value is 2, what is the minimum number I can put to Q? Go always in the order. Minimum what you can put? You can put 3. If this is 3, then 2 plus 3 is 5. To make it 10, I can make it 5. Right? So can I make them 20? 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 15 will be 20, but R is a single digit, so you cannot have it. So only you can make them is 10. So now if I put 2 and 4, then what will happen? 2 plus 4 is 6. If I add 4 here, then it will become 10. But here Q and R are becoming equal. But what I know is Q should be less than R. So with 2, only one possibility is there. 2, 3, 4. Now if you think about 3, minimum number will be 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. Then this will also become 3. So this is becoming less than this number. So P with 1 and 2 making it 10 is the only this many possibility. You don't need to check for P for 4, 5, because as you increase the P value, Q will further increase and automatically will not be in a position to do it. So what I can do, when I start increasing the P, I can think of making it 20 now, right? With the 10, all the possibility are over. Now let's think for 20. What I will do, first think P as 3, right? If this is 3, right? What is the R maximum value that can come? That is 9, right? So 3 plus 9 is 12. To make it 20, I can put R as 8. So 3, 8, 9 is one more possibility. Similarly, if I make this as 4, right? This as 9. 4 plus 9, 13. So to make it, I can have 7. Similarly, I can have 5 here. If it is 5 plus 9, that is 14 plus 6. That is Q is P is less than Q, Q is less than R. Now if I have 6 here, then what will happen? If I have 9 here, 6 plus 9 is 15. 15. If I have 5 here, it will not work. Right? So is there anything else that you can think of? Right? So think of any other number where you can have, for example, I have here as, let's say, 4. Let's say I have 8 here. 4 plus 8 is how much? 12. Then this will also become 8, not a possibility. Similarly, if I have 5 here, instead of 9, if I put 8, 5 plus 8, 13. So this will become 7. One more possibility is there. Similarly, if I have 6 and 8 here, 6 and 8, 14, this will become 6. Again, these two are becoming equal, not a possibility. So these are the only number possible. Now what is the question? Number of possible values of P is 5. How many different values of P is there? P is having 1, P is having 2, P can be 3, P can be 4, P can be 5. In both the cases it is 5. So P cannot be 6. So total number of possible value for P is 5. This is correct. Now total number of possible value for Q, 2, 3, 4, then 6, 7, 8. Here also it is 7, here also, so it does not matter. So how many different values we are having? 6 different values. This is also correct. So answer should be both 1 and 2. So that means that is your answer. Right. So here it is basically there is no formula required, only your basic understanding how to operate with the numbers is what it is required. Now some problems for you to solve. Right. Problem number 1. Let A3BC, the problem, let A3BC and DE2F is a 4-digit number, right? Both are 4-digit number where each letter represent different digits and greater than 3. When it's saying greater than 3, 3 also should not be considered. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 6 digits, 4 to 9 you can put anyone. If the sum of the number is 15902, then what is the difference between the values of A and D? What is the difference between these two numbers? This is your first question. Please answer them in the comment. Second, what is a 3-digit number? The sum of the digit of the number is equal to the product of the digit. Right? So there is a 3-digit number. The sum of its digit is also equal to the product of its number. That is the first statement it is given. Second statement it is given, number is divisible by sum of the digits of the number. Number is divisible by the sum of the digit. So now whether you can, it is a data sufficiency question. So what you are supposed to do, whether you can use the first statement alone to answer the question, you check it. And whatever the hint given in the first statement, you forget it when you are solving in the second statement. So, and do it as a fresh statement and try to solve it, whether you can solve it or not, you see. Right? If it is not possible, then combine both the hints given in statement 1 and statement 2 and see whether you can solve it. If you are not able to solve, then final answer, question cannot be answered even using both the statement will be your answer. Now, similarly, the third question. When a certain number is multiplied by 7, the product is entirely comprises of ones. Only 1, 1, 1. Right? What is the smallest such number that is possible? Okay. And here they have given 1, 5, 7, 1, 3. You have to multiply with 7. Answer should have only ones in the end of the day. Similarly, if you are multiplying here, the same. Which of the number will satisfy that condition? And the fourth and the final problem is this. Right? For what value of n, sum of the digit in the number 10 to the power n plus 1 is 2. So once you are getting 10 to the power of 1 plus 1, that is 10 to the power of 1 is 10 plus 1 is 11. So sum of the digit of 11 is 1 plus 1, 2. Like that, for what value of n, this sum will always be sum of the final answer or sum of the digits of the final answer will always be 2. That you are supposed to check. Okay. So now various option has been given. You can directly think with 2, 3 and check with, what should be your answer. Now all of these question has been asked in the previous UPSC CSAT question. So it is your responsibility to solve them and make sure if you are solving them, then you are doing good in the number system. Otherwise, again, the basic numeracy has to be worked upon. So in this sense, please do answer. And if you have really understood the concept and the previous question, do like and subscribe the video. All right. Thank you.